Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor.
I mean, they're playing with such great confidence on a nice win streak here. But tonight, it's a huge test for them. They'll get to see where they stand among the elites.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Pass to Hayes. Back to James. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Here's Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It's on Drew Holiday.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
In an otherwise sterling career, Anthony Davis has often been haunted by the injury bug, RJ.
Yeah, but he's taking it in stride. He always manages to figure out a way to come back strong. And when he is on the floor, he is delivering the goods.
First team foul.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
He's off on the first. And Grant, Brown signing a huge supermax with the Celtics over the summer.
Oh my, B.A. over $300 million for 5 years. The Celtics made as big a financial commitment you can make to Brown. That's a lot to live up to, but he has a lot of talent.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Three-pointer, Holiday. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's James. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And it's blocked by Davis. Wood grabs the board. James, left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Here's Davis. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And that's his second turnover already this quarter. He really needs to tighten it up.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And they call the 8-second.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to Phoenix.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And both free throws, good for James. We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. And it's off from three-point range. Fast break, here they come. LeBron's shot is good. 6 points for LeBron.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Over to the wing. Back to Giannis. Davis with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Now here's Giannis. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
They get the rebound.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Scooped up. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. It's stolen by Davis. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
The Bucks train. Lillard left side. Pass to Portis. And the latter half of the season, Greg, in your experience, did the games get easier or harder than it was earlier on?
Overall, I'd say it's harder later on. Physically, you're more banged up, and mentally, man, it's a long season, and that can wear on you as well.
And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Beauchamp. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
And it's James missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Portis can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Outside Crowder. Here's the three. Sinks the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Prince. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Prince.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
LeBron good.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Portis. It's blocked.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
LeBron James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
First trip to the line for him here.
For the Lakers.
At his best, Davis is an MVP caliber player. One of the true franchise guys in the league. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
At the end of the first quarter.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bucks ahead.
20.
Up.
The Lakers. 19.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
The Lakers trail. James has a two-pointer.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey,
Oh, wow,
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Lillard attacking. And Lillard throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all we can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
A putback. James on the follow.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report. Pass to Lopez. It's rebounded by Hayes.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
Kicks it out to Beasley. And Giannis out of the Kumbo, throws it down home.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Middleton. Prince with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Pass to Davis. Inside. Here's Hayes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
Beasley outside. Middleton is doubled. Bucks passing it around.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first half. Sinks the three-pointer.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Kicks it out to James. Down low. Here's Wood. Unable to get that one. And Beasley has the ball here for Milwaukee. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. Kicks it out to Lillard. Offensive rebound. Portis on the follow.
Hard to exceed Portis's level of energy. I mean, he just doesn't seem to ever stop.
James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James charging through contact.
Christian Wood.
1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Here's Hayes. Nifty move. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. I think that's still the case now.
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Here's Hayes. Good. And the assist goes to LeBron. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Beauchamp. The kick out to Crowder. Lillard outside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
3 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
And that's how you execute inside, Lillard. I like that.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Personal foul.
That one on Davis.
First team foul.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Lillard outside. Takes it down to Middleton. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Beasley. Lakers trail by 11. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul.
Damian Lillard.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Milwaukee making a switch.
Coming onto the floor for your Bucks.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Out of bounds. Los Angeles ball.
Off the inbound. And Davis leaves it in. Davis has got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Davis throws it down.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
Here's Payne. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Payne's got his first 2 points of the night. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent line?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Timeout called the Bucks. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Giannis. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
2 minutes.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Back to Wood. Here's James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Lopez, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Payne's shot is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
To the middle. And finished off by Wood.
Oh, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Now here's Connaughton. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Ball. Now into the lineup for your Bucks.
Stolen by Prince. Now the Lakers on the break. Back to Wood. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Davis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lillard with it, picked up by Davis, and it's Lillard missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. That concludes the third quarter. It can